Good morning and welcome to our Create Creator Lifestyle and Wellness Challenge. And today is Monday, and we are having a um, featured product. So every Monday, starting today or this Monday, we are having our weekly Zooms. Now we are featuring DXN products. And for this Monday, let me introduce our speaker. It is Miss She is a lifestyle entrepreneur, a certified access bars facilitator, a body process practitioner, an access consciousness youth ambassador, access energetic facelift facilitator, access body process facilitator, a DXN service center director, Sunya Meditation Council representative for the Philippines, a marketing director of Access Possibilities Consulting Incorporated, and she is also the co-creator of Angels and Crystals Creations, co-creator of Mystic Angels Events and Production, Mystic Angels Marketplace, and the Fox Tribe. So, and she envisions a future for the world that is greater and more conscious, where everybody enjoys peace and prosperity. And help me welcome Miss Tina Swelto. Ayan, Miss Christina Swelto, please open your camera. Ayan. Bakit madilim ka? Char.
And I'm
Ayan.
I'm using the background, the slide as a background. So thank you,
Ah, okay.
Darlene, so much for that beautiful introduction. And I would like to honor and acknowledge everyone who is here on time, 35 people. How does it get any better? And also, we'd like to honor and acknowledge Miss Mercy, who is our head in this lifestyle and wellness challenge, and for inspiring all of us to do this once and for all, diba? How does it get any better? So, with that, we will before we start with the DXN Pearl Powder presentation, we will just remind you with this one, with a few things. So for today we'll be talking about the pearl powder, yes, but we have upcoming events. So our upcoming events is this coming March 8 to 9, 2024, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. is this one financial timeline. So you have to qualify. We still have 3 more days for you to qualify if you're gonna do the 1,000 points or 3,000 points. As soon as you complete your points, kindly register with the cognito link, and it will be given to you with your team leader. Ayan, you all have your own team leader for this Create Greater Challenge and Create Greater Lifestyle and Wellness Challenge. Ayan. So we also have an upcoming Cebu Leadership Camp. This one is 5,000 pesos only. And for the early bird, and then 2,000 yung ating non-refundable down payment if you want to secure your slot, because we only have 100 slots for this leadership camp. Yun. And for this morning, have all of you ano na done the registration with the Lifestyle Wellness Challenge? So you
You
can just
can.
thumbs up. All right. So if you haven't, kindly register. If you haven't, kindly register with the assistance of your uplines and all of that. And yeah, that's our reminder. Darla, shall we give out the ano na,
The
registration for this today?
we opened this to all. Yeah. Mm, we can. Sige. I'll send after a meeting. Okay.
After
Aptimers is
the,
here.
all right, so after the meeting. All right, Ate Mercy. So later na yung meeting attendance, right? Because I saw on the reminders to challengers. All right. I'll change my slides now. Ito lang. So Darlene will do the chika first while I...
Okay, so I'm a chica again. Ayan, guys. I will be your impromptu DJ. My God. So, asa na yun? So, we have people coming from also from Jensen, madami. And hello, everybody. Honor acknowledging Miss Mercy Kiding. She's here. Uh, who else is here? Who mentioned where they're watching this? So, I hope na nakailang kape kayo this today kasi end of almost evening na. So ako isa pa lang po, pero nakapag-ano na, supplements kanina. Ayan, isang round na naman this evening. So, 'yan. So now I'll give the floor to Miss Tina Suelto.
Thank you so much, darling. So, welcome once again to our DXN Pearl Powder Exploring the Beauty Dust from the Sea. How many of you have naka-try na ng ating pearl powder or naka-avail ng ating promo sa pearl powder? So, you can type 1 on chat if you have tried and availed of the pearl powder. Ayan. But you still want to learn more for today, tama? Of ano yung benefits ng pearl powder? Is it just shimmering, shiny, shimmering, and splendid? Or marami pa siyang ibang benefits, di ba? So bakit meron tayong DXN pearl powder? I know Dr. Lim is someone who do not just produce a product na hindi contribution sa ating katawan. So, a lot of our products in DXN are all wonderful addition to our bodies. Ayan. So, ayan, marami nang nakatry. So, great. Thank you so much for responding. We appreciate your response. So bago po tayo magsimula, meron po tayong product disclaimers. The material appearing on this presentation is provided for informational purposes only. As with all health and wellness information, always consult your professional healthcare providers before beginning any treatment or program. The information given is not intended to serve as medical advice and should not be used for the diagnosis or treatment of a health problem or assume no responsibility or liability for any consequences resulting directly or indirectly from any action or inaction you take based on the information found in this material. This presentation are for people seeking information on how to live a healthy lifestyle. It is not a substitute for working with a licensed healthcare professional. Kindly consult your guiding physician for your health concerns or for your immediate health concerns, okay? Thank you so much. So, bago tayo magsimula sa reality, let's go to the myth of the mermaids. So, feel ba natin maging mermaid? So, would you like a mermaid and pearl legend? So, why do we attach this in our presentations? It's because a lot of people love stories. And how do we hook our guest is through stories. Okay? So, let's do the legend first about the mermaids. Kasi ang mermaids and pearls ay technically they're together in the legends. So, according to history, or not history, according to mythology, the first known mermaid folklore is from Assyria. This is an ancient civilization that existed in what is now northern Iraq. And the story dates back from 1,000 years ago, at about 1,000 years, 1000 BC. And this states that ang pinaka-first na mermaid is si goddess Atargatis. And na-inlove siya sa isang human shepherd, but na-aksidente niyang napatay ito. Sa kahihiyan, ito ay parang pinarusahan niya yung kanyang sarili na maging isda, no, forever. Pero dahil napakaganda ni Goddess Atargatis, no, her beauty still exudes kahit naging fish siya. So she transformed into the tail of a fish, pero she remained the upper body of a human. And technically, in the mythology, siya daw yung first mermaid. And Asian cultures actually regard the mermaid as a creature of wonder. And Chinese folklore also describes the mermaids as beings capable of shedding tears that turn into flames. So they could also knit a valuable material that was white as frost and could never become blue. So for these reasons, mermaids were sought by fishermen. However, fishermen who set sail to hunt mermaids were viewed negatively because these creatures were believed to epitomize grace and beauty. So in other legends, hina-harvest nila yung pearls from the tears of the mermaids. But of course, those are just stories and legends. So let's go back. Wag masyadong serious doon sa part na yon. That's just mythology. Let's go back to the reality. So, the reality of the pearl powder. So ano nga ba yung pearl? Bago tayo pumunta sa powder, what is pearl? Pearl is a hard glistening object that is produced within the soft tissue of a mollusk. And the pearl is composed of calcium carbonate, mainly aragonite, and a mixture of aragonite or calcite. So, and then becomes a crystalline form and meron siyang concentric layers. Paano nga ba siya na-form? Okay, how does pearl form? So actually, totoo yung legend na parang tears siya, pero hindi siya tears ng mermaid. Technically, para siyang tears ng oyster. Kasi ang pearl is formed pag, di ba, this is the oyster. So for example, that's the oyster. And then, di ba, it opens and close. Nagbubukas. So sa sea floor sila or sa seabed yan sila yung mga oyster. And then when they attempt to close their, how do you call that, the mouth or what? So when they close their shell, no, merong air. So yung air magagather siya ng dust and then minsan yung dust napupunta sa sa loob ng oyster. So nai-irritate yung oyster. So when the grain of sand goes to the oyster, nai-irritate siya. So and then it secretes a what we call this, a nacre. It's like yan yung sinisecrete niya, which is also called the mother of pearl. Okay, yung parang lining. This is a mineral substance that is used to create the shell. And then parang gagawin niya, parang i-cover niya until it becomes hardened enough or with enough layers, and then a beautiful pearl forms. So in sa iba, they use this in poetry, no? That be like an oyster, that every irritation, you turn it into pearl. So ganun din ang buhay natin, di ba? May mga taong naiirita tayo or meron tayong mga situation in our lives that we feel irritated, but then be like the oyster. You can turn those irritation to something wonderful for you. So that is the pearl. So then that's how the pearl is formed. So, ano nga ba yung history naman ng pearl powder? Pero before that, bago siya naging powder, no? So I know a lot of us, especially here in the Philippines, hindi tayo ignorant in terms of pearls because pearls is something that we use for jewelries, you know? So very popular ang Philippines for that and our what we call esteemed South Sea pearls, no? So kaya nga din tawag din sa atin is Pearl of the Orient, 'di ba? Another term for the Philippines. So, ang history naman ng use ng ating pearl powder is in a span of cultures who have used this powder is we have Cleopatra, no? She's known to use pearl in her beauty regimen. And the royal children of the pre-colonial Philippines were also fed pearl powders to keep their skin bright, clear, and firm. So hindi lang po Chinese ang gumagamit nito before. Also our colonial royal children, no? So when we say pre-colonial, bago po dumating yung mga Spaniards, okay? So similarly, pearl was also used throughout European history among royal and wealthy families for its beauty and health benefits. But no cultures have used pearl in such a concerted way as the two largest schools in Eastern medicine. We have the traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine. So ang widely used talaga ito siya sa dalawang schools in Eastern medicine, which is the TCM and Ayurvedic medicine. So Ayurvedic medicine is from India. So pearl powder, ginagamit nila ito as anti-aging and adaptogenic benefits. So meron siyang anti-aging and adaptogenic benefits. So this is known as mukta pishti, okay? Pearl powder is also used in Ayurveda to calm heat in the body and bring coolness in the digestive system and balance inflammation in the body. So again, pearl was also an ingredient used in Ayurvedic love potions. So huwag mo na masyado yung seryosohin yan. So touted as an aphrodisiac. Pero basically, when I asked Dr. Lim, hindi ko maintindihan yung sinabi niya before about the fever. Like he says that pearl powder can be used for fever. So, when I research about it sa Ayurvedic medicine pala ginagamit yung pearl powder for fever. Why? Because it bring coolness in the digestive system or the body. It calms the heat. So, kaya ginagamit siya. So, now a lot of our friends are also using the pearl powder for their kids, their babies, no? Hinahalo nila sa kanilang water pag merong fever. Yan. Again, those are some of its uses. So we also asked Dr. Lim. There is also one FB live with him about this, or one session with him that he talked extensively about pearl powder. So ito lang yung background nung sinabi ni Dr. Lim. So another history of pearl powder is gamit siya nung AD 320, and it has been used in TCM. So si Wu Zetian, the only female empress in Chinese history, and other royals also used the pearl for its revered beauty benefits. Again, skin health is very important in traditional Chinese culture. As you can see, all of their skins, diba? Maganda yung ano ng skin nila. And pearl was the elite natural medicine to promote radiant youth. Ayan. So I'm sure if you ask your Chinese friends, Filipino Chinese friends, they would also attest to this, that they would feed pearl powder to a pregnant mother. Okay? And then kahit pag-anak, nagpa-pearl powder din yung baby. So ganun siya. So pwede po siyang gamitin. So basically, etong ating DXN pearl powder, paano nga ba siya naiiba sa market? So ang ginawa lang talaga sa ating DXN pearl powder is it's crushed pearls, cultured pearls, it's crushed and powderized into food and medicinal grade. So again, our pearls are cultured, hindi siya yung dinadive or hina-harvest somewhere. Kinukulture po siya. Meron po tayong pearl farm for this. Okay? So, and then it is powderized with no additives. Some companies or some brands have additives or extenders. Ours do not. Okay? And for that reason, ang presyo din ng ating powder is also very cheap kasi wala siyang extender and it's pure. So, anong mga uses ng pearl powder? Just to give a recap, this is used in and added in medicinal concoction. So, pwede mo siyang idagdag. And then for cosmetic, ang conculin is what gives pearls their rainbow luminescence. So, if you could check your pearl powders if you haven't opened it, and if you open it, di ba, meron siyang rainbow or glitter or luminescence. So, this unique pearl protein promotes healthy collagen production, which results in plump, glowing skin. So, pwede mo siyang i-intake, pwede din siyang gawing mask or dito sa ating face, like parang pang shimmer. how do you use that? So part of your makeup, pang shimmer. Pwede din. Okay, it's up to you. And as health food substitute, it's also added to regular food and drinks. Ang maganda sa ating pearl powder, again, the pearl powder does not alter the taste. So when you add it to your drinks, it just makes your drink more shiny and glittery, more aesthetic. Maganda siya for TikTok, Instagram. So when you mix the pearl powder, make sure you have your phones ready and be ready to, take photos and videos of it kasi masaya. Lalong-lalo na sa favorite ni Darlene, black coffee. Okay, so in black coffee, it's like the galaxy when you mix the pearl powder sa black coffee. Sobrang ganda. Or maybe Z Cafe. Okay? But black coffee is really wonderful for that. Also, so, yan. So, we also use this in all of our drinks. Also, kokoshi, yes. Ayan, maganda din siya sa kokoshi. So, yeah. Thank you, darling. So, we have the health benefits of the DXN pearl powder. Ano ba yung ating mga health benefits? So, emotionally, meron din siyang benefit. So, pearl has been used for thousands of years for calming the nervous system. So, this will relieve your stress, it can elevate your mood, and it can also promote peaceful energy and deep sleep. So, kung beauty regimen man lang, maganda ang ating pearl powder kasi it will make you have a good sleep. And good sleep is part of, being pretty, being beautiful. So, yan. So this could be in part also because of the magnesium it contains. Kasi meron siyang magnesium and it has the ability to elevate gamma aminobutyric acid or GABA levels, which can help alleviate depression, anxiety, and certain sleep disorder. So maganda din siyang i-mix kay Poria. So Poria with pearl powder. Ayan. So, yeah, i-mix mo siya. Then for beauty, it has powerful anti-aging and antioxidant properties. And pearl helps stimulate the body's natural collagen, even skin tone, and strengthen hair, skin, and nails. It can also enhance elasticity and repair past damage to produce luminous skin. Ayan. So shiny and luminous skin. So bagay-bagay sa ating Ganoderma kasi long-term use ng ating mga RGGL and Ganoderma is luminous, shiny and luminous skin din si Ganoderma. Tama? So, our products is not just for the health, but also for our beauty. So, yan. Another benefit for pearl powder in the physical is it's an adaptogen. Okay? So, I'm sure a lot of you know this kasi our Ganoderma is an adaptogen as well. And this is dense in protein, ang ating pearl powder and mineral content and has been used to treat a variety of skin and bone disorders, as well as palpitations and epilepsy. So, yan yung kanyang benefits. And more, syempre sa bones. Kasi our pearl powder is good for the bones, tama? So pearl powder is one of the purest forms of calcium available. And this is also one of the most easily absorbed. So meron kang new bone growth, increased overall bone density, and increased mineralization. So which is stimulated by pearl powder's highly biocompatible trace minerals. So yan ang benefit ng ating pearl powder in terms of bones and also sa liver. Pearl can improve the health of the liver due to its rich stores of bioavailable calcium and other compounds. And being cold in nature or sa TCM kasi meron tayong tinatawag na yin medicine and yang medicine. So yin is cold and yang is heat or hot. So ang pearl powder is under the category of yin. Okay? Dahil cold siya in nature, according to TCM, pearl helps reduce heat in the body, and in particular, it clears the liver of toxic heat. Ayan. So, pwede nyo din siyang isabay kay androgen. Ayan. Alright. And what else? So, para kanino ba ang ating pearl powder? So, pwedeng-pwede siya sa ating pregnant women. So, if you're pregnant or planning to get pregnant, it's usually taken after the first trimester to improve the skin's youthful glow and the offspring or child to have a discreet poreless glow. And for children, for those with fever and flu. And so in Chinese culture, the practice of eating pearl powder, actually freshwater or saltwater pearls pulverized into the fine powder, is popular among wealthy Chinese women. So many will point to both their own immaculate skin and their children's as proof that the millennia-old practice works. So, i-start nyo na sa generation nyo ngayon. Okay? So, sa kanila kasi generational yung pag-take ng pearl powder. So, start it with your generation. Okay? So, many will point, traditional Chinese medicine practitioners who did not feel so this one is just a story that many women often seek out a Chinese medicine practitioner to formulate a personalized recipe that would combine pearl powder with other Chinese medicine ingredients for optimal results for their body and its needs. So this one, ang source niya is from bustle.com. So may link lang siya. You can just message me if you want the link of this. It's just a link for the story. So here are some tips. So here in our lifestyle and wellness challenge, we also teach you little stuff to make your ano ba? To make your posts also very interesting. So meron tayong tips and lines to promote our pearl powder. So you can pwede niyong ilagay your go-to adaptogen that hails from the sea, or exploring the beauty dust from the sea. Or if it's fun for you, creating magic with this beauty powder. So kasi yung shining, shimmering, splendid, ano niya, quality, para siyang very magical, okay? Or galactic I don't know, you can spin up any word that matches your personality, okay? So make sure that it matches you. And you can also have fun creating magic with our DXN Pearl Powder. So in our community, the Fox Tribe, we have so many uses for our pearl powder. Sinasabay po namin siya sa spica tea. So aming mga tsaa, nag-glitter din yan, nag-shimmer lahat. So this second photo, the parang forest green one, ang ginawa ko dyan is 4 seasons na juice. Okay? So I used 4 seasons na juice. So how do you make it healthier? I put one capsule of spirulina powder kaya siya naging green. Tinabak yung Four Seasons color pink pero ba't siya naging green? Kasi po, spirulina powder po yung hinalo ko dyan. And then to have its glittery effect, nilagyan ko siya ng pearl powder. So I call this my forest, ano ba yan? Enchanted forest drink. Ayan. So ikaw na bahala, okay? You can make your own concoction. Ano yung favorite na juice mo? Tapos spin off. So ang maganda po sa spirulina powder pala, when you mix it with other drinks, especially the Four Seasons, you cannot taste the spirulina actually. You can smell it, but then it na-overpower pa rin siya ng juice, yung Four Seasons. So the taste is still Four Seasons. The spirulina is there. So you can now make your kids eat or take the spirulina if your kid does not like the spirulina taste. But majority of the children, if they start learning how to eat the spirulina at a young age, easier na lang for them to take the tablet. Okay? So this one actually for the adults na kailangan pa ng acquired taste to take the spirulina. So, and you can put the pearl powder naman on your aesthetic setup. Okay? In one of our tea parties, this is our setup. Ayan, designed by Darlene. So then you can take photos of your pearl powder. Ayan. So again, why do we do this? This is our road to 3,000 ppv, our road to crown ambassador. So make sure sasabay tayo sa modern times by making our products really fun. You know, when we create and promote it, or when we take it, you know, make sure that ano din siya, maganda siya i-post sa ating Facebook. Okay? And what else? Okay, so how much, Tina, is the pearl powder? So the pearl powder, as of the moment, this is, ano na tayo? It's February 26, 2024, if you're gonna listen to this recording. As of this moment, distributor price niya is 1,095. If you're gonna sell it as customer price sa mga non-members, it's 1,315. Sales value niya is 567 and ang points is 305. Okay? So, yan. So, mataas din ang points niya. So, you can, and yeah, matagal din siya maubos. So, make sure to promote the pearl powder to as many people as you can. Kasi yung repeat, ano niya is a bit matagal. Kasi, yeah, unless you accidentally poured, hindi ka gumamit ng scoop at saka na-aksidente mo siyang natapon sa isang drink. Yeah. So, yun. So, that's our pearl powder. What else? So, yeah, we have upcoming, again, events with the... So, that's all for the pearl powder, actually. So, we have upcoming events with the Lifestyle and Wellness Challenge. We have the financial timeline that's going to be at DXN head office. But this is invite only. And make sure that you have completed or qualified for it. Ang last natin na day is February 29. Make sure na naka 1,000 points or 3,000 points po kayo. And we have the June 15 and 16 also in Mandarin Plaza Hotel, Cebu. And again, early board natin is 5,000. And our next Create Greater featured product presentation will be on March 11, 2024. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, I'm gonna open the floor for questions. Teka lang ha. I'll just stop my share and I'll allow you to unmute yourselves. And Darlene can stop the recording. Thank you.